So, I'm recording now, so don't say anything weird, guys. But we left off immediately after the Demi-Lich fight. Bruniar has just gotten rid of the Spectre that was gonna take him over. Io used all of his remaining magic to seal the Spectre within the small shard of crystal that you guys had. And now all of you are surviving off of hopes and dreams in that basement. But the fight is over.
Bless you.
Sorry, that's my mom.
I know. Tell her I said bless you.
So, you are free to do what you'd like to do.
Can we explore more of the basement?
Yeah.
Like, specifically in the room where the Demi-Lich came from? Because I feel like we didn't get a good look at that.
Yeah, the door's open, so you walk over there. You walk from that little hallway that you were in into that main room and then back into that side room, and you see a mostly empty room. Just some like dust caked on the floor. In the corner where the Demi-Lich rose, you see a skeletal body that presumably the original body of the Demi-Lich. But other than cobwebs in the corners and dust on the floor, there's nothing in this room.
Huh.
It does seem that the room that connects to, though, almost as if the stuff was haphazardly shoved out of that room that you're in right now, Dalder, and into that other storage room, as if they cleared the space for them to be sealed into that room.
Like, they cleared the space for the Demi-Lich to sit in there?
Yes.
Is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, and, like, just making sure, was that the Spectre that we had to deal with, or was that just a fucking Demi-Lich that was chilling down here?
No, that was a Spectre that you had to deal with.
Okay.
The Spectre took over the Demi-Lich's like body and mind. You can see where you killed the Demi-Lich. All that remains is a small green gem that looks like it was part of the eye. The two golden gem or the two green gems in either eye socket that kind of like branch to connect in the center. You see that is just laying on the floor.
Can I examine it or something?
Give me Arcana.
17.
17. You immediately recognize kind of the magic emanating from this gem. This is the Demi-Lich's phylactery. So within a few days, it will come back to life from that phylactery, unless it is destroyed.
Well, I'm kind of out of magic, so can I stomp on it or something?
Give me athletics.
I gotta tell you who's not out of magic, me. Let me, how
I rolled
about
a
a
15.
cool... hang on, let me run some numbers.
Oh, just a reminder, Dalder went deaf during this fight, so like you'd have to
Yes.
tap him or like get his attention if you wanted to like
Yep.
communicate with
Okay.
him.
No, I want to let him do this. I just want to
Okay.
supplement what he's doing with a cool, let's call it a 16 slots of, let's blast it with fucking lightning.
Okay, yeah, that does it. Dalder, as your stomp connects with the gem and Kayan's lightning blasts into the gem also, it just explodes and shatters into millions of tiny little particles. Those of you that can hear what it sounds like screams of souls that have been trapped within that phylactery, being released. Phylactery is gone. You can see Io in the other room in the hallway. He's holding the gem in between his forefinger and thumb. kind of holding it up to the very little light that is still in the room, just watching the swirling energy within it, the sealment of that specter.
Balder's gonna turn to everyone and go, "Well, that's it, right?" Because he kind of forgot that everyone else can hear him normally.
Yes.
He's just yelling.
Give him 2 big thumbs up.
Yes. Big thumbs up.
Cool.
Io nods.
And then,
Tell you what,
okay,
can
well, Balder's
I-
gonna leave the building.
Can I attempt to put Dalder's eardrums back together?
Kind of magic are you gonna use?
Uh,
Water magic would be best for this situation.
yeah, we're gonna. Let's do a cool. Call it 5 slots of water on that. Just try to like stitch them, you know, back into
it's gonna need to
order.
be a little bit more than 5.
10.
10. I'll say 10 restores it to a point.
15.
15. Okay. 15. Yeah,
I
Dalder,
got slots to spare.
Dalder, your ears. As Kane waves their hand. Dalder, your ears. They feel a little bit wet at first, like when you submerge your head under some water, and then you can hear again. It's not like a gradual return. It's just like all of a sudden you hear all the noises around you.
Oh, that is disorienting. Thank you.
I did my best. Look, it's. Well, I mean, it kind of is an exact science, but well, it's not an exact science. You know
How's
what I
it
mean?
exact and not exact at the same time?
Don't worry about that.
Don't think about it too hard.
Don't worry about that, princess.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess we got the bad guy then. So
Well, yeah, I wanted to check on
now-
all of the people in the commune then, because the Spectre was not keeping them in that state, right? Or, well, for the most part.
I think.
Bitch die.
No, I'm here. I'm just letting you guys talk.
Okay, well, yeah, Dalder's gonna leave the building then.
Okay. And everybody's following, I assume?
Yep.
Okay, you go back up out of the building, into the house, and you see all the people. Some of them are just on the floor, dead. And you presume that those are the people whose souls were within the phylactery. But it's only like 2 or 3 people. The rest of them are all very disorientated, very confused as they slowly come back to their senses. Some are sitting on the ground holding their head, like they have like a huge migraine. Others are just like standing there looking around them. You see the large tree man starts walking towards you guys. He comes lumbering over from that cave entrance, standing by the house when you guys exit is Vivius. She gives you all a hug and says that she's so thankful that you're still alive, that she was so worried. Io stands next to her and he gives like a child-friendly breakdown of what happened while the tree man walks over to you. He kneels and says, "Thank you, all of you. I could not be more grateful for the things that you have done for the people of this commune."
Well,
Happy to help.
yeah, you're welcome.
If I may provide you with a gift. And he holds out his hand, and within the palm of his hand you see a larger than normal but very beautiful white lotus flower. and coming from the center of the flower appears to be what is like the hilt of a sword, a rapier more specifically. He says, I don't know which of you uses weapons that require such finesse like this, but this is my present to you all. A thank you gift for saving us. Any of you take that?
Well,
Yeah, I can't.
what kind of weapon is it again?
It's a rapier.
I mean, I can technically use it.
If you take it, you don't have to use it. You can save it for somebody that does use like dex weapons.
Do
But
we have to do anything specific to figure out what exactly it does?
no, he's gonna tell you in a second when I find it in
Okay.
my notes.
I can just keep it in the bottomless bag for now.
Okay. You reach out and you pull on the handle. You can see like the blade of the rapier begin to pull out. The handle, like hand guard of the rapier, is that of the white lotus flower. The blade is a very beautiful and delicate, or not delicate because it is a sword, but like a very ornate white that has these like golden veins running along it. This is the best that I can do to represent your overcoming of challenges on this day. Well, not only is it a powerful weapon, but it will help you control the rampant or any emotions of those around you, should you need to. If I could find the sword description and notes of what it does exactly. That way I could send it to you. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Does he say all that?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't say all that, but
No, he does.
alright, I guess he says all that.
Oh, Miss Zara, my sexy queen. I'm drawing her.
Alright,
I wish I could get somebody to commission Alder.
I could try. I could do it for free.
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll show you what I'm
no.
working with right now.
wait, I'm sorry. I don't have it in my notes. I made it on D&D Beyond. Dolder, since you
Whoa,
have
what the flip?
Dolder, since you have it, I'm gonna put it in your inventory.
Okay.
Look, Sage.
And then you'll have to relook. That's so awesome.
Ooh, this.
Holy
That is
peak!
really good. But you'll have to refresh the page so it's in your inventory. Add to bottomless bag. Alright, you have that now.
Raise of hands. Who would let Umizara punch him in the face?
Punch me,
Me.
I would die. Dude, Umizora would kill you if she punched you in the face.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Yaha. Yaha.
Nah,
Okay.
nah, be fine.
So, as you pull the sword out, you see like the hole in his palm. It begins to refill itself with just wood as he steps away. It seems Io is finished retelling the story to Vivius, and she looks very upset, but less worried now, as you all kind of stand in this semicircle before the tree guy. Says, I won't keep you any longer. You all may leave whenever you see fit.
Well, okay, so everybody else in the commune is just like kind of coming too,
Yeah,
I guess.
they're still, yeah. He says, don't worry about them. I will take care of them to the best of my ability. Now that the leader of the commune, he looks like at the house as he says that is, well, missing. I will assume that position. Thank you again. I cannot express how indebted we are to you all in words.
Hold on. Okay, really quick question for like DM.
Yes.
So after this, we were planning on going to. God damn, I'm so bad with names. Wasn't the original plan to get Vivius to help with the specter of, like, the other specter and the plague that's been going on?
Yes.
Or weren't we gonna head there after this?
Yeah, you were gonna. If I remember correctly, your plan was to go back to Kierister, help Vivius treat those infected with the plague, with her life magic, and then reseal that specter.
Right. Okay. So, and we do have transportation, right?
Yeah, you have your horses and carriage in the woods.
Okay. No, we're okay. Thank you.
I mean, you guys were only in the commune for like a couple of minutes.
Seriously?
Yeah, I mean, well, I know it's been a month since we last played,
15,
but
yeah, 15-minute adventure in and out.
yeah, you guys went in, found a map, like opened the talked to an owlbear, went inside. The guy said, you got to kill the evil in the basement." And you're like, "All right," and then you did it. Yeah, it's only been like a few minutes.
Pop
The
in, murk the
fuck?
thing, leave, no problem.
Okay. Well, I was just gonna ask that. Like, I was just asking that because I was gonna ask the tree man if we could get like supplies or something like that for the road.
He says, I suppose I could.
You're allowed to say no.
I would like to give you something, but I mean, considering the state we're in, let me think.
You
for a
guys probably
moment.
need it more than we do.
Yeah.
I know there's a town not too far from here, towards the, and then you see he says towards the, never eat soggy, towards the west. If you have enough supplies to make it there, I'm sure they'd be, well, business is business.
That's true. Okay. I guess we're heading out then. Right? You guys didn't have anything else you wanted to do?
As you turn
No.
to speak to the rest of the party, you see Io, hair on end. He's not facing you. He's facing Vivius.
Oh,
And behind Vivius, a man you instantly recognize. Two sets of wings. Though his face is different, charred slightly. You can see his cheek has been burnt off. You can see like the outsides of his teeth. A wicked smile on his face. He says,
No.
who the fuck is that?
"I'll be needing her."
No, no,
No.
I
Did he
must
get it?
thank you
Time
for
to
wearing.
react. Or
He's already there. Io seems to have been aware of his presence, but he can't do anything right now. He says, "I thank you all for wearing yourselves down. But I need her now. And how I see it, there's nothing you can do."
Why can't I punch him?
I mean, you could if you want, but he says, I did just come back from dealing with certain people from my past, so I would prefer to avoid a fight, but I'm more than willing.
Bro is evil. Jesus Christ. What do we do, guys?
You see, he has his hand held over Vivius's mouth. You see, his face has changed. Other than the scorch marks, you see several more pairs of eyes. Some on his forehead, some below his other eyes, some on his cheeks. You can see eyes along his wings. He says, no objections?
Can I sprint at him? Can I charge him? Oh my god.
Yeah. What do you do? So you run forward?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and, I don't know, grab him or something.
Can I help?
He moves Vivius in the way of you.
Pan has no fucking idea who this guy is, but he's still gonna try his best. How about me, can I rip a chunk of the ground out under it, like elevate it? Just start breaking through it.
I'm sorry, repeat that? My internet went stupid.
I want to remove Vivius from this guy's grasp by earth magicking the ground out from under her, making her fly. Doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to work momentarily. How many slots?
I'd say that's 15 slots. And he's gonna make a strength check to keep a hold of her. Hold on, sorry guys. Okay, yeah, he definitely fails that. You rip the stone or the ground up, and that is so cool looking. You see Vivius is ripped out of his grasp as she is sent upwards. She falls down, sitting. She is shaking, trembling with fear, and you can see him just standing there, completely unobscured. That smile is still on his face. He says, I suppose a fight is inevitable. And he raises his hands up to fist fight. Io, you see him put his fingers to his head, and all of you can see Io's out of spell slots, by the way, but all of you can see as blood begins to seep from his eyes and mouth, and Io moves with a almost an untrackable speed as he's suddenly behind the angel, and he pushes a sword through the angel's stomach, in which the angel looks down, and he looks over his shoulder at Io, says, how disappointing. You're out of magic, aren't you? Are you going to kill yourself for that girl then?
What the fuck?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah. What did he just do? Can someone tell me
Io
what he just did?
is out of magic and spell slots, so Io is forcing the magic out of him, which means he's going to start taking hits to his body. Io is
He's burning hell to Matt.
yeah, basically
Can I
basically yeah, Io is burning his own flesh and blood to force magic out.
Can I go over and can I run over to him and grab him by the shoulders and tell him, stop, you're gonna kill yourself doing this. We can handle this together.
You should listen to her, Io.
Huh?
You know it's not worth it, Io. You know you can't beat me. especially not in
Don't
this state.
listen to him.
And he holds his
Don't li-
hands out. He says, "Nothing that you do will be enough."
Who the fuck are you supposed to be anyway?
Oh, you haven't heard. I'm the
Literally,
angel.
who are you?
I'm the angel. I run a very successful church in Manara. And
Successful,
we
I
believe.
have.
Well, if
We
you're so successful, why haven't I heard of you then? I've heard of everything. I know everybody. And you, I don't know you, which means you are not worth shit.
maybe. You see,
You know,
or not
looking
you.
like the way you do, maybe I can probably guess why I haven't heard of you and why you aren't successful.
Oh, I didn't always look like this, but I had to make a few sacrifices for a little bit of strength. He looks at you, Umizara, and Daughter, and he says, "I believe you met them."
What?
You are
Did he
pathetic.
use the sisters to?
The angel's wings beat and flap as he ascends upwards, the sword still in his back. He flies upwards and lands on that chunk of earth that Kane sent upwards, and he grabs Vivius by the face.
Can I tell you what? Can I like anchor her to that chunk of rock and then like sort of yank it back and forth to like knock him off?
Yeah, he's gonna make some.
Oh my
He's
gosh.
gonna make a check.
I'll burn 15 on that.
Can I
Okay.
also how far up is this chunk?
How
Put
far
it
up did Kane
decent
put it?
ways up.
Yeah, how far up did you put it?
I imagine I put it up far in, like Kane thought, let's call it 30 feet was far enough in the moment.
Okay.
So I just realized I've been saying Kane, it's KN.
He
I
rolled a
know
nat
it's
Can I
20.
climb up?
He rolled a nat
Oh
20.
my God.
So
Bitch.
he keeps upwards, and you see Vivius shrieks as you can see physical strands of her magic being pulled out of her from the angel's point of contact and being absorbed into the angel.
No. Can I jump up there, please?
Strength check.
Yeah. Can we climb?
Can I boost her like I wanna get the gang up there. I'm gonna like fucking earthbend staircase.
I'm gonna beat this guy's ass. I'm gonna take him by the ankles. I want to swing him. Like I want to grab his ankles and I want to pull.
Give me
Let
strength
me,
check. Opposed strength.
Give me one moment.
Can I? While Umizara is doing that, can I try and break his grip on Vivius?
Yeah, he's gonna make another opposed strength. So he got 15 against you, Umizara, and he got a 6 against you, Delta.
I rolled a 24.
Okay. So you break his grip with Vivius. Umizara, what'd you get? A 10? Okay, that's
Wait.
Like, since fucking whatever his face, try to help us up. Isn't there like some advantage or some shit that I could have? Perchance?
no.
Fuck.
Dalder, you break his grip off of Vivius, as she falls backwards. But you see his scorch marks on his face begin to heal and close. That smile still on his face. Too late. He's gonna make an attack on you, Dalder.
Oh
Does
God.
A 20 hit.
Yes, it does.
Please make a Constitution saving throw.
What the fuck? 10.
Dude.
I'm gonna give you advantage on that.
Oh no.
15.
Okay. 15 does succeed. What's your max health right now?
89.
Take half of that in damage. As
Oh.
The
Do we still have the temp HP that Runior gave us,
Yes,
or no?
you do. You do. As the angel, he just taps you, and you feel a devastating wave of this magical energy flow over you. And where you were touched, you can see begin to decay and rot, like when Vivius, when she would touch something and it would decay.
Since wait, are we rolling initiative, or are we like?
If you want, but he is going to try and escape now.
No, he isn't.
But
Yeah, I'm
Tell you
gonna
what,
try and.
he's got those big ass wings, right?
he does have
Yeah,
really
that's
big
exactly
legs.
what I was thinking.
I know what I'll do. Can I'm gonna rip a chunk of rock out of the ground and basically like fire it at him like a shotgun blast. Burn 10 slots on that.
Roll to hit.
You got it. That would be, where the fuck is my spell attack modifier when I need it? +8. That's gonna be a cool 16 to hit.
That does not hit. Yeah, you shoot those rocks at him like a shotgun blast, and they hit him, but they don't do anything. You see a small slash appear on his cheek, which just immediately reheals. And he's going to attempt to ascend upwards. If either of the people up there want to attempt to grab him, you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and grab him.
Strength check? Or grapple, you know.
Oh, I rolled a 15.
You rolled a 14. So you hold on to his leg.
Nuh-uh.
You got a 15, he got a 14. You get him.
Oh, okay.
You hold on to, like, you grab his ankle, and you know that one scene from Avengers when Captain America, he's like stopping the helicopter from taking off. It's
Oh my
it's
gosh.
basically like that. You're one hand like gripping this chunk of earth, and the other hand is holding onto him. He says, "You want to let go, huh? I can assure you."
Not until I bash your head in.
Can I go into my rage?
Yes, you can.
Give me one
I'm
moment.
not rolling good today. Does a 15 hit you, Dolder?
No, but can I riposte, please?
Yes. You see, what looks to be spikes of bone shoot out from the angel's ankle. As soon as you begin to feel that change, you let go and switch to your other hand in a higher up position, so the bone spikes do not get you. If you all want to roll initiative, you can. This would probably be a good time to do it.
13 to hit, so.
Gonna be a nice cool stick.
13 for initiative.
Okay, hold on.
The borderline out of magic.
You're out.
Oh god.
Not
Yeah,
completely out.
Okay, we
I
got it.
still have cantrips and 5 slots, but I'm
God.
running on empty here.
Runior, please.
Alright, so
Runior, come back!
So, Dodo, what'd you get?
For initiative or to hit?
Initiative.
18.
I know you got a 13 to hit. That doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Can
It's gonna be a 6 from me, boss.
6. You got the same as Io.
6.
Umizara
13.
13. All right. So Dalder, you're up first in initiative.
Okay, well, I can't do anything else but just try and punch him a bunch of times, so I'm gonna action surge.
And you're gonna try and punch him a
So-
bunch.
Yeah. The first one is a 17.
17 does not hit.
22.
22 does hit. Damage.
So that's 9 bludgeoning damage. So, and then there's the second round, which is a 14.
14. Nope.
Are you going to bed, Grandma? Oh my, okay. Good night, I love you.
And then a 17.
But neither hits.
Damn.
You pull him downwards to where he is within punching range, and then you just sock him in the face. You can see, like, from your gauntlets, flesh tears off and then just reforms instantly as you punch him. He turns to face you. He's still smiling. That makes it Uizar's turn.
Okay, can I try to do damage to his wings specifically with my great axe?
Yes.
Like try one of them off.
Roll to hit with disadvantage because you're targeting like a specific part.
Never in my 18 years of living. Okay, how do I roll with disadvantage?
You roll twice and take the lower number.
Okay, 18.
Nope.
Wait. Plus 2 because I'm in my rage. 20. That's a 20.
Okay. You swing downwards. He brings up his hand to block, and you just slice through it and then cut one of his wings in half. Falls off. Is that all you want to do?
Is that all I want to do? No. Then I would like to I want to basically we're still on the platform, correct?
Yes.
I'd like to throw him off as hard as I can.
Alright. Contest his strength. Alright, he loses. Don't even roll.
Okay.
You cut one of his wings and then you shove him, and he falls down off of this chunk down to the surface. That is that all you want to do?
That's, I believe, all I can do. That's 2
Okay.
turns.
Oh, right. You have a second turn.
Yes. Did that count as a complete turn?
No, that's fine. That makes it the angel's turn. You see all the wounds that you gave him re-heal. He stands up instantly. You see he stands up, and he sets his eyes on Io.
No.
And he makes a slow walk towards him. Io is still standing there. He's now completely unarmed. The angel's gonna make an attack. You see he turns his hand into what looks to be the blade of a sword. Sorry. Did you guys hear anything I just said?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yes.
Turns his hand into a blade of a sword, misses his first attack, misses his second attack, hits his third, for a total of 15 damage as he slices across Io's chest. That you lose temp HP, really helped. But Io stumbles backwards. And the angel says, "You can't beat me. None of you can. Not now. Not ever. I'm the closest thing there is to a god on this planet right now." Kane, it's your turn.
Well, I'm just about out of shit I can do, but I need to ask. Hang on. Oh god, I think I might have accidentally just opened something on my computer, but How exactly does arcane recovery work when used with your magic system? I don't think we established that.
That's the one that lets you recover a slot, right?
Yes.
What kind does it let you get?
Like actual spell slots.
Yes. Well, what? Which spell slot?
Wait a minute, fuck, hang on. I'm so sorry. That's actually during a short rest. So
Okay.
nope.
Never mind.
Everything I thought it was a thing I could burn.
Kane, sit
and
down for
get-
30 minutes.
No, Can does not sit down for 30 minutes. He does not do that. What he will do is, you know what? Really, at this point, all I can do is piss this thing off. So, I picked up a spell sniper. I can make. I'm gonna pull out a firebolt, and I'm gonna aim for. Well, I was gonna say I was gonna aim for one of this dude's eyes, but I think he's kind of got a surplus of those.
Yeah, he's got a lot. You can even see eyes on the back of his
let's
wings.
go for one of his like,
looking at you.
primary ones.
Okay. That's probably like all of them.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter what eye we hit, but I do want to aim directly for an eye, so it'd be pretty much anywhere. That
Okay.
will be a roll to hit.
Yes, roll to hit.
That's gonna be motherfucker. That's gonna be a 10. 2 plus 8.
Your firebolt just whizzes past him.
So that goes wide.
Yeah.
Well, that's. So you guys next turn. I do want to say I'm saving those 5 slots that I have left for if he like gets too high and I need to catch everybody. I'll do the fucking water bucket release. That's the emergency plan, so you don't just die on impact. But I got nothing else. Fuck him
Right.
up.
It's Eo's turn.
Ugh.
You see Eo step backwards, like make his hand into a knife hand, outstretch his palm, and he swipes his hand to the side. Angel's got to make a dexterity saving throw, which he fails. You see as Eo does this, even more blood begins to pour from his eyes, out his mouth. You see his ears begin to bleed. But the Angel's going to take a bunch of damage, guys.
Yay. Damage that he's gonna fucking recover.
So Angel takes 27 slashing damage, and is you see the Angel's top half now, as he's sliced from, like, if you put your arm to your side, like where your elbow is, across the torso. As you see the Angel begins to like his top half begins to be sent backwards as his bottom half, and those hands drop. Still smiling. And he says, "That's gonna kill you. Keep it up too long." You do see Eo doubles over and he just vomits blood into the grass.
Oh my god, Eo, stop. Where is Vivius, by the way?
She's up on the rock with you. But it's your turn, Dalder.
Is there any, like, shelter I could get her to on the ground, or no?
There's the house, and that's it. You look down and you see Vivius is non-responsive. She's just limp as she's laying there.
Oh god. Okay, I guess I'm going to try and get her to safety then.
Right? You bring her into the house.
Are
Sorry?
like how far away is the house? Because I don't think I have enough movement to do anything else after that.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't. If you're
Okay.
like 30 feet up and you just walk down and bring him to the house, that's about all you can do from where you are.
I have a. If I gave her like a potion of healing or something, would that help at all?
You could try and see.
Because I know I have one. Okay, yeah. Okay.
All right, you pour that potion of healing into her mouth, and you see as she doesn't swallow it, but she begins to breathe it in, like starts drowning.
What?
Oh.
Okay, never mind.
I assume you turn her over and let it fall out of her mouth.
Yeah.
Umizara.
Okay. Where is he in accordance to me?
He's just like on the floor near Io.
Okay. How many feet are they in front of me from the
What's
Well,
your movement speed?
let's see.
Is it still 30 or did we change it?
Let me check. I'm angry. 40.
40? Okay, that's enough to reach him.
Okay, I want to
You see he is standing there looking at his own legs on the ground. That's a little bit freaky.
not the fucking My Hero Academia soundtrack. Okay. God,
It's a
I
remix,
really
guys. We won't get in trouble. It's a remix.
I'm. Wait a minute. Is it okay if everybody but you, Sage, goes into the other?
Sure.
I
You
need
need to
to-
discuss
Yeah,
plans.
no problem.
I need to discuss something real quick, and
I would like to be there. I kind of need to know what it is as the DM.
Well, I know that, but I don't want it to be stupid, and I just want their advice first because you could use it against me.
I'm not against you. It's not like me versus you.
I don't
Hey,
know.
I'll do whatever.
We need to kill this guy, so.
I want to figure out. I'm really scared that this isn't gonna work. I'm like praying, but I want to, from where I am on the platform, I want to run and I want to jump to land on top of him with my great axe in my hand. And if I were to land on top of him, my immediate after that is to hit him in the on his top half. I don't want to because I'm not gonna go on his bottom half, but on his top half, hit him with my axe.
Well, he's fully regenerated by now, so that that clarification doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, I want to jump on fucking top of him with all 275 pounds of me as
Damn.
hard as I can.
Okay.
I want to jump on top of him and fucking swing on him with my axe.
Give me a strength check.
Win.
I'm so scared right now, guys. Oh my god, let me do it. Wait a minute, I'm trying to push it and it's not working.
Okay, yeah.
18
You
plus 2.
you
22. 21.
you land on top of him. You see him. He like falls forward, his face on the ground, as you hear his bones crack as you land on top of him. Because Umizar is very heavy.
Yeah.
And then roll to hit. Sorry, what was that?
Wouldn't she get advantage because he's
Oh
prone?
yes, he is prone. Yes.
And so that means like twice, and I can pick the higher one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I got the same thing twice. 16 to hit.
16. 16 does not do it. You go to swing down on him, and you don't do as much as you would hope, as you slice like across his scalp, and it just regenerates.
This shit is not fair. It's not fair, and you want the worst for us.
Okay, but why is he still regenerating?
It's the angel's turn. Umizara, what's your armor class?
22.
Okay, yeah, he misses.
What?
He goes to grab you, and doesn't. But he's gonna try again. 18 does not hit.
Haha.
Natural 20. Make a Constitution saving throw.
23.
You pass. Take. What's your maximum health?
125.
Take half that.
What? No.
Oh
What?
boy.
Okay. What's half of 125, guys? Off the top of your head.
52,
Like
because you round
60.
down.
What?
Or 125. Sorry, I thought you said 105. It's
125.
V62. Because you round down.
Okay, thanks. I'm so fucking mad right now.
How much health are you at, Umizara?
Huh?
How much health are you at right now? Because I know you still
Right
had.
now, I'm at 63.
Okay. So yeah. He's. I mean, that's all he can do right now. But he says, huh?
What did he do to me?
He touched you. He just tapped you.
Did he? Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry. So
He-
that's so bad.
He twists his arm. He basically like allows his bones to break as he twists his arm to reach behind him and touch you. And you just feel a bolt of pain in your leg at the point of contact, and it just regenerates. He says, "You're all about 100 years too early to fight me and win. Give up now or you will die." Kane, it's your turn.
So that whole giving up thing is total bullshit, and I'm gonna shoot another firebolt at him.
Roll to hit. He's prone, so you get advantage.
I get advantage? Okay.
Yeah, because he's prone.
Roll my dice. That's gonna be a nat 20 for an effective 28.
Yup.
That's gonna be cool. I need to roll this twice. I'm really bad at math. That's gonna be 19 fire damage.
19. Okay. You hit him, and it burns, but it
Yep.
just comes back.
What the? Is there no way we're gonna be able to do this?
I'm like 90% sure this is a scripted loss, as they say. But that was
It is Eo's turn.
What? Oh, DM.
What?
I oh lovely DM of mine.
Dude, what?
Never mind. I'm just tweaking out right now. Is there no way we'll be able to do this at all? Are we just wasting our time?
I'm having you roll for damage for a reason.
Hey, word. Guys, his words are getting to me. The angel's getting to me in real life.
It's
He's
Eo's
coming.
turn. Eo brings his hand upwards. More blood begins to seep out of his eyes, his mouth, and he brings it down on the top of the angel's head. Angel's got to make a saving throw, and he got a nat 1. He fails, and you basically see a force. He's using air magic to create a high amount of like force and pressure. As he brings his palm down on the angel's head, it just splatters outwards as if it is crushed. Eo's gonna take some of that. Mark that down. But the angel's head does just reform. Let me roll that damage. Actually, I should probably do this in Eo's sheet just to save myself some time. Alright, so it's 80 damage. And he vomits more blood out. Like, he turns his head and just into the grass. Umizara. Sorry, daughter. I forgot Umizara gets 2 turns, so I gave her a second. You'll go.
Yeah, no, I
you'll go
forgot
after.
too.
Yeah, you'll go after this one.
Can I fucking go right now? Can I hit him in his neck area with my great axe, please?
Roll the hit. With this, or just roll to hit because he's prone, so it's advantage, but you're aiming, so disadvantage, so just regular.
Yeah, oh, 19.
That hits.
Awesome. 18 damage.
18. Okay. You just decapitate him, and as his head rolls to the side, you see his body regenerate from his neck, and he stands up, no longer under you.
So every time he regenerates, does he, like, go back to, full health?
Yeah.
Or no? Or
Yeah, he does.
that was... You've got to be wanking my wiener right now.
You have a second
Dude.
attack if you want to make it.
I don't even know what to do right now. Like, I feel like my attempts are useless. Because what I'll do, he'll just fucking regenerate. Can I go for his, Never mind, I'm not... Oh, fuck. Oh. So if I tell you a general area of as to where I want to hit, you're gonna make me roll disadvantage, correct?
Yes.
Fuck. I'm just gonna hit him. Then I'm just gonna hit him again. Great. This is horrible.
That does not hit.
17. It'd be a 17. Still doesn't hit?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Alright. I don't know. I'm done.
Hello?
One second.
Hello?
One second.
What the fuck?
Hello?
Hello?
Dude,
Hello?
I was speaking and
What's
you
going
guys
on?
just could not hear me. My mic was just not picking up any of what I was saying. Dolder, it's your
Oh.
turn.
Oh, okay.
Okay, can I try and figure out what's going on with Vivius?
Give me medicine.
Where is No! I rolled a 4.
Something's going on. She's just unresponsive. You don't know.
Fuck.
It looks like she's sleeping.
One moment.
My God, it keeps doing that. If I think that's all you can do, which makes it Umizar's turn again.
Wait. Give me a moment. Taylor, can you check your DMs, please?
Yep. Yeah, I got you.
Okay. It's my turn, you said?
Yes.
Fuck. I don't even know what to do right now. I'm like upset.
Keep him busy. Smack him.
You're right. I want to
What the fuck?
hit him again, I guess. I don't fucking know. 29 to hit.
Roll damage. 29 to hit.
29 to hit, yes.
What the fuck?
16 damage.
How did you?
Because I have a plus
Right. Okay,
I rolled a
16
successful
damage.
save. I'm fucking done. I'm done. I'm done.
You cleave him in his chest, pull the axe out, and it regenerates. Second attack.
We fucking know that. We know. Jesus Lord. Oh my god. I guess we gotta do it so much till he gets fucking tired of it. I don't know. I hit him again. And
Okay.
I hit him with a 14 this time.
Does not hit.
Okay, whatever the fuck.
He
Okay.
ducks. He
right.
ducks under your swing.
Whose turn is it now?
His turn.
Yay.
14
Who?
misses. His turn.
Great.
Does a 22 hit you, Umizara?
If my class is 22, does that hit it?
Yes.
Yes, meets it, beats it. Make a Constitution saving throw.
How about you Constitutions save these fucking nuts, dude? And I'm so upset right now. 17.
Okay. You know when I told you to take half your max health as damage? Do it again.
I'd be on 1.
Alright, you're at 1 health. And he's gonna run towards Io. He's gonna swing on him. He turns his arm into a sword blade again. And he hits for 10 damage. Right. That makes it Kane's turn.
All right. So, can I figure out what exactly he's doing and how to counter it?
Arcana.
What do I roll? All right, Arcana. That is something I'm really good at. It's gonna be a cool 21.
Okay. He's using life. He's charging his hand with a life magic. And every time he touches someone, they are supercharged with that life magic that basically causes them to go through the phases of life incredibly quickly, and they just rot and turn to a skeleton almost instantaneous.
I meant like what is he doing to like regenerate?
Oh, he's just sustaining his self with life magic. He's just basically
And then-
healing.
That life magic? Okay.
Yes. Vivius.
How much of it
has
does he have left?
What'd you get? 22?
21.
21. 73 hit points left until he's
ballpark
out of that.
Great. Okay.
Sorry. Wait, how
I
much
want
did I say?
to
50. Sorry.
an amount.
He's got about like 80 health left of that he can keep up before he starts to sustain injuries.
Oh boy. Well, I would like to communicate that to the group.
Right.
Okay, and
No, what
scream
the
something
hell?
along the lines of, "It's life magic. That's what he's doing. Keep hitting him." But
We're so
did
cooked.
did that eat my turn?
Yeah, we'll say it was an action to figure that out.
Okay. Now we
we're
know what's
so
going
cooked.
on.
If that makes it Io's turn.
We have to like avoid his touch at all costs possible. I think what would be best is long range attacks. At this point.
Io
We
nods.
can't-
He says, "Got it." He says, "Got it."
Don't let him
Ooh.
fucking touch you.
That doesn't hit. You see Io points his fingers like a finger gun. Blood pours out of his eyes, and you see his pointer finger splinter outwards and explode as he basically shoots at the angel with a like a blast of wind magic, which if it had hit would put a pretty sizable hole in him, but instead you see a tree basically just explode as it hits that instead.
Oh no.
Yo. I can I turn to EO.
Eo clutches his finger, and you can see like the bloody bone.
Turn to EO. You need to stop. You need to stop. You're going to kill yourself doing this.
He hurt her. That's all he says.
We will hurt him. You can't kill yourself because what if we win and then you're dead? You're not going to see her again. You need to stop while you're at it.
I don't care. Umizawa, it's your turn.
Okay. I have 2 great axes on me. I can. I want to take my great axe. And I. Well, first I want. No, I don't want to swing on him because I don't want him close enough to me to where he can get me back. I want to step a good maybe 10 feet away from him.
Attack of opportunity. 16?
What? No.
Okay, he misses.
Okay, that's what I thought. Anyways, I want to throw my great axe at his body.
Roll to hit.
Okay. 16.
Nope. Your
Okay.
great axe just whizzes past him and embeds itself in a nearby branch.
Luckily, I have another one on me.
Where's the giant tree man?
You turn towards him and he's dead.
What?
At some point, the angel had touched him, and you see the tree is just a rotten rotten mass of wood on the ground.
Oh my god.
The owlbear too?
The owlbear was in the cave. He is not in this area.
Fuck.
I'd love to let you guys know I'm crying in real life.
Dolder, it's your turn. Dolder,
Is Joellen
the angel makes eye contact with you, Dolder, and he says, "Just give up already."
How do I get him to leave?
He won't. He has a goal in his mind, and he's not going to leave until he achieves that goal.
I have what I want. I took Vivius's magic. She's dead. Dolder, you know that she's not dead, but he seems to think so. He says, "If you all would just let me leave, I'd be more than happy to. I don't want to have to kill any of you, but you are seriously pissing me off right now."
We are going to kill you.
Fine.
Then keep
You're not-
swinging.
Go.
You're pathetic.
He smiles at you, Dolder. And he says, "On my turn, I will." But, yeah, on his turn, he's gonna leave.
No, he's
Or
not.
he's gonna try. Umizawa, it's your turn again.
Okay, shit. I don't know what the fuck to do right now. What is our surrounding like right now?
You're outside the house.
What's behind him?
Huh?
What's behind him?
Behind the angel? Just nothing. There's like a
There's
rock.
nothing. How big is this rock?
Pretty sizable.
Pretty sizable? Okay. Alright, I want to,
It's bigger than you.
okay. Great. That works well for me. God, I really hope this fucking plays out correctly, or I'm dead. I want to run up to him, and I want to take my other great axe that I have, and I want to, with all my force, hit him with the great axe and attempt to push him into this rock enough to where he could be down for a minute or two.
Okay.
That's possible.
Strength.
Okay, great. Sometimes. Why the is it not? Every time I push to roll for strength, it pisses me off because it's giving me the details instead. Stop it! Jeez. Oh my god. Okay. 25.
25? Okay, yeah. You also roll damage because you're hitting with your axe.
Okay.
But,
give me a moment.
yeah, you basically slash him in the stomach and he is sent flying backwards. Or, actually, you have to roll to hit first. Sorry. Do give me a to hit.
26
Okay,
to
okay,
hit.
so yeah, you do hit and he does go flying back and basically almost is embedded in this rock. Also damage, please.
11.
Okay, and he's going to take a little bit of damage from being hit into the rock.
He's away from me too, so
Yes, he
can't
is.
retaliate, right?
It's the angel's turn. You see, as he is laying in that rock, he almost unhinges his jaw. And you see what looks to be a hand in his mouth that comes shooting outwards towards you, Umizara. Does a 21 hit?
No, it doesn't.
Does a 22 hit?
Can you suck my cock?
Constitution saving throw.
Oh no, no, I'm done. I'm done, guys. It's over.
What'd you get?
16. I got a fucking 16.
Alright. You know the drill.
I'm down. I'm down.
Um,
Okay, I'm down. Fucking down. Fuck this guy.
He's gonna make a strength check to pull himself out of the rock. He succeeds. You see the hand get pulled back into his throat. He does a bow and he takes off into the sky.
Wait, so Umizara is down. Io is like, just falling apart, right?
Yes, you see Io, he's as soon as the angel takes off, Io falls down to his hands and knees and just starts retching blood into the soil.
Okay, time for some emergency triage. Let's do 3 spell slots, water healing, Io. 2 spell slots, water healing, Umizara.
Alright, 3d8 to Io.
It's gonna be 3d8 to Io.
Yeah, 2d8 to Umizara.
Obi. Io regains 20. Umizara regains. Oh, hang on. T100 God, I wish. Umizara gains 16. Maximum possible healing.
Yep, since Umizara is down, I believe that'll, like, Umizara, put yourself at 16 health. You're back up.
Okay,
What
so
are you
Vivius
trying-
is like not dead, right?
No, she's breathing, but very faintly. If you want to, if someone wants to give an Arcana check to see what's going on, you can.
Please.
18.
18. So the angel.
6.
Yeah, we're gonna go with cans. The angel basically sucked out the magic out of Vivius, and if he had been able to finish, she would have died. However, since he was interrupted by Daughter breaking his grasp from her, he was unable to take all of it out, leaving Vivius in a comatose state until she gets her magic back.
Okay, I have a really
I want to communicate that to the
I'm
rest
gonna
of the
slit
party.
my wrist tonight. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
wait. So she's like that because she's just like super low on life magic, right?
Yes. So everybody has life magic. It is your life force. Some people can use that life force and use it as magic, as you've seen. So basically, Io basically drained her life force, and because of Vivius's unique nature, she's unable to get more while she's in the state that she's in.
Could I?
And also, who the angel is, his ability does make it impossible to regenerate more.
He what?
His ability to suck that magic out of you does make it impossible to regenerate more naturally.
Okay. I have. I don't even know if this is like a thing I could do. I remember a while ago you said that the Ring of Regeneration was imbued with life magic, right?
Yes.
So, could I sacrifice that and give whatever's like stored in the ring to Vivius?
Yes, you could. You pull the ring out of your nose, you hold it out, and it crumbles into dust. You see Vivius's eyes flutter open, and she begins to sit up. Her head, she holds like her forehead with the palm of her hand, squeezing her eyes. What happened?
Are you okay?
Where am I?
We're still in the commune.
I feel different. Arcana to anybody who wants to.
I rolled a 9.
17.
Okay,
17?
we're going with yours.
Hold on.
So the Ring of Regeneration has life magic imbued into it up to an amount of like one regular adult person. Putting
I
that
have
life,
no idea what the Ring of Regeneration is, but okay.
it's basically a ring that lets you heal. That's
Over
what
time.
it does, yeah.
Okay.
It has a life.
Is this an item she is wearing?
Dulder just sacrificed his ring regeneration to put the life magic in it into Vivius. Vivius is now awake. The amount of magic within the ring of regeneration is equal to about one adult person's life force. Putting it into Vivius it's enough to get her awake, but it isn't enough for her to be able to use it's not enough for her to use her life magic anymore. So until she gets her magic back, she's just a regular girl. You stumbles.
Better than a coma.
It is better than a coma. Io stumbles over and tightly wraps his arms around Vivius. You see he's just sobbing. I'm so sorry. I couldn't protect you.
Dalder's just gonna like lie down in the grass. Cause holy shit. Ugh. I'm gonna kill that guy.
Can I help? Like, with
I
killing
would
him.
love that, actually, but we have to find him.
And I kind of already did help with
Guys,
trying to
I feel
kill
like
him,
we
so.
could have killed him if the other two party members were here today.
We definitely could have if we had any more reserves. Probably.
Well, Frunier doesn't have any magic left. Also, Daughter, the reason why I had you re-roll that Constitution saving throw was because if any of you were to fail that con save, you would have instantly died.
Oh,
And I didn't want to just kill Daughter instantly.
I
I mean, he
see.
could have like almost died. That would have been interesting.
You did. That's why you took half your max HP as damage.
Oh. I'm still at 74 out of 89
Yeah,
right now.
you did have 10 HP.
That's true.
So we are alive, barely in some cases, but everybody
are-
is standing.
We are probably a little too weak to like make it out of here and into the next town, I fear. I don't know how far it is, and like before we could even get any more information, that fight happened, so
I don't think we're going anywhere. We need to sit down.
yeah.
Out of the people of this commune, who's alive? What percentage of the population did that asshole decide to like kill, if any?
The angel
beyond the,
didn't kill
big guy?
any of the civilians. He killed the big guy because he perceived him as a threat. The civilians are all alive, except for the 3 whose souls were within the phylactery. They are just
All
dead.
right.
Great.
Do any of them know enough life magic to put the rest of us back together?
They do not.
Probably not.
Damn.
And they also do not seem very aware at this moment.
That's okay. We did just kind of free them from the control of the fucked up evil thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna like look inside of the big house and see if I can find any supplies, and maybe go back to our carriage too,
Okay.
just so we can set up camp or something.
Investigation to search the big house.
Can I help with that?
Yes, with help, so you get advantage.
I rolled a 5 plus 5 for 10.
I rolled a 13.
13. Okay, we're gonna use a 13. There isn't a lot in this house, especially now after it's been so many years since it's actually been inhabited. But you do manage to find a crate filled with like dried fruits and dried meats, preserved foodstuffs, and water. Some small like glass jars of water, which you don't know if you should drink that considering it's been so long, but
Yeah,
it's
probably
there.
not. Still water.
Those who know.
Can I look for anything I can maybe use as medical supplies for Io and Umizara?
Yeah, we'll use that 11. We'll say you find like bandages and some medicinal poultices.
Okay.
Or not 11, 13.
Because nobody has any like magic left to heal with, so
What'd you say, Sage?
Daughter finds like bandages and medical poultices to help heal. Io says, "Oh, my damage is internal from using magic I didn't have."
oh my god.
I'm sure if you were to take out my brain, it'd be bleeding right now.
I'm sorry, Io.
Calm down, Gojo.
Dude, it's not your fault. I saw
Okay.
him and I got overwhelmed. And
I can't lose you. We can't lose you. And especially, Vivius cannot lose you. You cannot be acting so rash like that.
it'd be a pretty
What
cool way to
if-
die, though, wouldn't it be?
But why die when you have so much to live for still?
I wanted to save
have-
Vivius.
Okay, but if you were to die and your death were to save her, how do you think that how do you think she would feel?
He
She
just
would much
looks
rather
at the ground, doesn't respond.
she I'm sure she would much rather you stay alive, considering you have been her only caregiver, the only caregiver to show her love and not abuse her. She
Um,
loves you. She loves us. She cares about us, and we cannot lose you. You basically have become family to us, and much more to me.
Sorry.
Umizar just touches his shoulder and silently comforts him as much as she can.
If what do we do now?
Right now,
well,
I think we just need to focus on healing ourselves to the point where we can face him again and kill him for good.
I will say,
You see Io suddenly remember that his finger blew up and he says, actually, Dalder, I would like some bandaging.
right, yeah. Um, as Baldur is like patching up Eo's finger, he's gonna say, the angel also mentioned that with air quotes, died. So he kind
Thinks
of has no reason to pursue you guys. Look at it like that.
to him though.
Oh
Sorry,
no, definitely.
Dalder, can you
Gonna
repeat what you said?
incinerate that creep.
Dalder, can you repeat what you
He
said?
kind
I'm
of,
sorry.
yeah. The angel said that Vivius died. He thinks she's dead. He has no reason to go after you guys.
He might come after me for defecting.
Well, we'll deal with that when that comes around. But we have every motivation to find him, seek him out, and kill him. I will not let a pathetic excuse of a god kill the people I love the most. I will make sure with every ounce of my being that he dies. Even if it were to sacrifice myself, I don't care. I want him dead. I want him. I want him dead.
So you understand how I felt when I was. He just gestures towards his own head.
I will do everything I can to kill him without dying, but I definitely will not sacrifice myself immediately. I understand where you are coming from, but at the same time, we all love each other extremely, way more than words could describe. I know how I feel about these people who gave me a will to live, basically. I have a reason to fight, I have found love in more ways than one. We will get him. He is pathetic. Oh my god. Guys, mid combat, I was crying in real life.
Oh my god.
I was so fucking frustrated. Oh my god, guys. Well, I think at this point we just need to I don't know. What shall we do from this point on?
Long rest.
Yay, okay.
Are you guys long resting in the commune, or are you stepping out where your
I mean,
cart is?
if we're able to. Oh shit! What if we get robbed though? Do we have most of our valuables with us? Actually, let me go grab most of our valuables from the cart, and so we
Okay.
can long rest in the commune.
Are people helping Dulder?
Yes.
All right. You basically haul all of your stuff out of the cart. I imagine you feed the horses while you're there, or give them food to eat while you guys rest.
Yes.
Okay. You feed the horses, give them some extra for later, and then you go into the commune with all your stuff, boxes and crates filled with supplies. Some of them are empty, but from the travel here. But yeah, you enter the commune, and we can have a long rest. So yeah, everybody long rest, and we'll say you spend the rest of the day here in the commune, and then you sleep through the night, so it's next morning.
How do you long rest? Yeah.
I think there should just be a long rest button.
Oh, it hates me. Okay, got it. It's a little campfire. Word.
Um. I know we needed. Shit. We were hoping to use Vivius to help cure the plague. But since that's not on the table right now, I don't know what else could do.
You see Vivius, as you say that, she begins to tear up a little bit. She says, I'm sorry.
Not your fault.
I should
You don't have anything to apologize for.
I should
Please
have done
don't.
something. When he attacked me, I froze. I should have, made him rot. But instead he
What?
I should have made him rot, but instead he hurt you all because I didn't.
I mean, you couldn't have thought to do that in the moment, though. Like, you just said that you froze. It's okay.
She brings her knees up to her chest and wraps her arms around herself and just head down. And I won't be able to save you guys when you are all hurt either.
Is that your fault? We will take revenge. We will get back what is ours.
But I don't want you to worry about having to fight or take care of us.
You've all done so much for me. It's only fair that I do something for
wait,
you.
you've done just as much for us. There's been countless times where you have saved our lives, brought us back to a point, from a point where if we did not have you, we would have been long gone by now. And even though you don't have what you had, the fact that you are here with us, it just puts so much comfort into me because you are a beautiful young lady and you're the sweetest soul that I have ever come across in my whole life. You know,
Vivius,
yeah.
the only thing that you could possibly do for me is to just be a kid. Like, live your life and not be burdened by any of this. I would trade so much if I could have had a childhood like that.
But doesn't that seem unfair for me to live like that when you didn't have the chance and I wasn't able to protect you or myself when I needed to?
I have no idea what you just said.
I'm sorry. She says, doesn't that seem unfair to live like that when you couldn't? And when I needed to, I wasn't able to protect you or myself? I
Important.
sorry, my internet bugged out. What did you say?
Wow. I do think it's important that you are able to protect yourself should the need arise, but my entire life is just fighting. Like, I didn't really get a choice in that, but you have one now.
CEO puts a hand on Vivius's shoulder. He says, "Listen, if you want, I'll teach you to fight a little bit, so that way you can defend yourself like you said you wanted. I I'll, I'll teach you, but I'll help you. And I'm sure if you want someone else to, I'm sure they'd be more than happy to." He looks to Umizara and Dalder. Says, "You might not be able to use your magic, but that's not who you are. Your magic didn't define you. Not when I first found you. Not when he was first looking for you. And it especially doesn't define you now after you've lost it. It was never who you were. You, you're Vivius. If you want to be. I know that was the name he gave you. And I know we've been calling you that. So it's up to you if you want to change it or not, but you're not your magic." And a faint smile creeps onto her lips. She says, "Okay. Okay." I'm gonna say that was before the long rest, so now you guys are all rested up. It's morning. Anything you'd like to do before you go out, or are you guys all just heading out of the commune?
I'm ready to head out.
So,
I agree.
yeah, okay.
That makes it the 42nd of Heatfall. You all begin to travel away from the commune. You're waved goodbye by the villagers. Though they don't remember you, they seem somewhat aware that you were the ones who saved them. And you travel out of the forest towards the west, where you were told there was a town. And it takes less than a day. It takes about 12, like half a day before you are on the outskirts of this town. Still kind of embedded within the forest, but you are on like the coast near the ocean. Let me go ahead and change it to like coastal town music. But you see these people are wearing clothes that are everything is not loading. Clothes that are a little bit different to what you know. You see them dressed in, for like player purposes, so I can just describe it. They're wearing like traditional, almost Japanese clothing, like kimimonos and stuff like that. But you see all these people are wandering around, and as you begin to approach from the east, because you're going west, and enter this village, enter the sand, your cart kind of rumbles as you drive over stones embedded in the sand. You also notice during this travel time, Eo's growing a little bit more distant. But anyway, you begin to enter the village, and people seem to take note of you. Looks like they've never really seen outsiders before.
While we're here, I think we should resupply and then decide what our next move is going to be.
Okay, you drive the cart towards like a central like village market area, and you see, based off of the amount of tension that he gathers and the respect that he commands from the people around him, this large, tall, very broad and muscular man, shirtless, of course. And he's carrying a huge axe, like resting on his shoulder. He's got a long scar down his face, where his eye is kind of milky and white. He says, "So, what brings you all here? Don't get outsiders very often."
We're just travelers looking to resupply.
Just travelers, huh? I hope you'll forgive the caution, but would you mind if we took a look in your cart?
I don't.
Could you say that again?
Just, I hope you would forgive the precaution, but would you mind if we took a look in your cart?
I'm not opposed, but might I ask what for?
Well, a little bit ago we had escapee of sorts. We've been kind of
Escape
looking.
me from what, if you don't mind me asking?
Just from the village. He was a bit of a troublemaker, so we had him, locked up. But he got out, so we've been looking all over for
Can I
him.
insight that?
Yeah, insight.
19.
19. What he's saying, he seems to think is the truth. He genuinely believes that. We've been looking all over for him, and then I just got inspected. Maybe he hitched a ride with you all, and you turned down here or something.
Can you describe this escapee?
Yeah, he's, well, it's been a couple of years, but, let's see, he was, about this high, yeah, hold on, I'm pulling up an image. He had, dark hair, kind of like darker skin, he's got, scars on his, arms and back, there's, a...
Can I attempt to...
There's like
Can I try to do a police sketch of the guy as he's describing him?
Yeah, okay. He's got his hands are got a silvery kind of color to them, and you might look at his back and see dragon scales. He's one of those dragon gold freaks,
Oh
Kind of like this.
my!
And I hold up the picture.
Yeah, kind of like that. Except he's definitely older now.
What his hair look like?
Kind of like braid locks kind of thing. You know.
Wait a minute. How tall is he?
It's been a couple of years. I don't really remember how tall. I don't know how tall he is now.
Guys.
I
What's he
know.
talking about?
We
Is he talking about a party member?
You're welcome to search our cart. You won't find him here.
Thank you. And he goes and leaps upwards into the. He just jumps up into the cart. He starts looking around, opening some
While
crates and
tell you-
barrels.
While he's busy, I want to lean into Dalder, or well, more accurately, pull him down to my level and whisper in his ear, "Why are we acting so weird? Do we know who that is?"
Dalder's ears are gonna turn a bright pink.
Tap. We'll talk about that later. I don't think it's a good time to talk about it right now.
Oh, okay.
I love that doodle.
Does he look something like this?
I imagine this is roughly the quality of the image that
Can you
Kayan
please
drew.
make that a sticker?
Make that a sticker? Yeah, I'll make that a sticker.
Just who?
What skill would you say art runs off of?
Performance.
Okay,
I'm
I'm gonna roll to determine the quality of Kayan's sketch. I'm gonna intentionally crit fail though,
Okay.
because it's funnier if I do.
Okay, if you crit fail, it is gonna look like that.
I don't know if you know this, but Umizara is really actually good at art. It's been
Surprisingly.
like I'm talking master level museum.
Yeah, didn't
type
she
art.
make a genuine masterwork during her birthday?
Oh yeah, that day and when we were first traveling together, I drew somebody. I don't remember who it was.
I'm looking for a reference picture, and I'm not. Let's take it a little bit, guys.
What?
I'm looking for. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. Yeah, he's looking for someone that looks like this. If it will send. But he finishes searching the back of the cart. And he's like, "All right, sorry for taking up your time. I'll be going now.
Oh,
Have,
thank
Motherfucker!
go ahead and enjoy your time in the town. All right. Welcome to Swindon. And he jumps out of the cart, starts walking off.
Are they not in the server anymore?
No, they are.
No, they are.
What's their, I got it.
Did you ad-lib this?
Adlib?
Or yeah, did you do this on the fly, or was this the plan the whole time?
It's where we are.
It is where
Sure.
you are.
Isn't this?
He doesn't provide a picture, but like you know who he's talking about.
DM, isn't this like cult territory?
Uh-huh.
Right, because Shanty's commune was like a branch of. Oh, God.
As you kind of
okay,
come to that realization, you notice that people are looking at you, eyeing you very suspiciously. They're keeping a close watch on you.
Guys, scale of 1 to 10, how fucked are we?
We are. I'm whispering this to Can, by the way.
Hello.
Deep in the territory of this
One second.
group that is universally hated by every other faction on the
Oh.
continent.
Angel. I'm just gonna let you know this now. You better hope.
Of the cult of the dragon, or no?
Sorry.
Fuck, no, he doesn't.
Umizar, could you repeat what you said?
I'm
Fuck.
done. 1 second.
My
1 second.
internet's freaking it.
They're looking for you, Angel. I don't know. But they're looking for you.
What are you doing?
Okay, I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
What was
I
that?
called Angel. I said, "You better not show your character better not show themselves around these parts no more. You're screwed." And they're like, "Why?" I said, "I don't know. Go ahead." Head on.
Dalder realizing. Okay, so, everybody repeat everything you guys said, because my internet went out and I just heard like it was like looking into another world. I heard brief glimpses of sounds.
Okay. Basically, Dalder whispered to Kain that they're like very deep in the territory of the one like faction
Yeah.
on the continent that everybody else universally hates. And then I also asked if Kain knew about the cult of the dragon, which
And he probably doesn't.
yeah.
Although, I mean, he is like a college student. You get final say. Does Kan know about the dragon cult?
Yes, pretty much everybody in the world does.
Okay. It initially slips his mind, and then something like clicks, and he's like, "Oh,
These people
Oh.
are people that are taught about in schools.
Oh.
Kind of in the sense of like they're talked about in like the way that we talk about like World War II
oh no,
and like the Holocaust and stuff.
oh no." Oh boy.
Speaking of Can, when it clicks, you realize that the man that that spoke with you all was the leader of this group.
Oh shit.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck. man.
So, thoughts on spending the night?
No.
And shakes his head faster than he's ever shaken it before.
Okay, well, where else are we gonna go? And we still do need to restock
Here?
if we're gonna keep traveling.
People are still watching
Yeah.
you, by the way.
Okay, we're just gonna let's. It's probably fine, right? Like, not like there's any other towns around. We'll just yeah, it'll be okay. It'll be okay.
Let's find a place where we can keep the carriage and the horses.
You walk it over to, or you drive it over towards what looks to be a stable. They've got a couple of horses in there already. You see a woman come out. She says, "Welcome, travelers. What can I do for you?"
We were just hoping we could keep our carriage and horses in your care for a while.
Of course, of course. Just 3 silver, please.
3 silver.
She takes that from you, pockets it, says, "You just leave it right around that corner over there."
Thank you so much.
Of course, no problem. Always happy
Okay,
to
gang,
help
I'm
someone
about
out.
to pee my pants. I'm gonna be right back.
Donna runs into the forest.
Guys, guess how many hours it's been since I slept?
A million.
It's been about I'm on night 2 right now. Guess who Angel's with right now, guys? You'll never guess.
I got no clue
Think I can.
who it possibly could be.
Not a clue in this world?
Nope.
I need to call my mom.
Hello, chat.
Hello.
Chat. I'm back.
Where is Umi's at?
Calling their mama. True.
I bought a property in Egypt, and what they do for you is they give you the property.
Yeah, and then what?
That fucking bird that I hate.
They give you the property that you bought.
What do they do when they give you the property that you bought? This is I need to know this. This is about to form the entire core of my belief system.
What the
They
fuck?
Give you the property.
You heard me. I need to know what they do when they give you the property, or I'm going to have a mental breakdown. Inform me at once.
They give you the property.
And then?
Meow.
What the
Meow.
fuck?
I don't think that's what they do when they give you the property. I think you're lying to me. You wouldn't lie to me. Don't do that to me. I'm killing you with my mind.
I just wanna be part of your symphony. We hold me tight and not let go.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to make an announcement. The angel is a bitch and a motherfucker.
I mean, he is, but
Hi guys.
Welcome back.
I talked to my mother. I had to make plans for her to keep the dog while I go and help Sage move.
Oh, true. Ethan's back, so we're ready
Speaking
to
of-
continue.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So you pay for the cart to be watched, and then I assume you just enter the rest of the village. You can see people are throwing wary glances your way. You see some people sitting like in their window, pretending to like read something while they look at you.
Can I,
How are they looking at us?
Mostly with suspicion. Or give me insight to read that.
17.
Okay, so yeah, primarily with suspicion, you can see a few of the younger people are looking at you with like wonder. But in the crowds, you do see people eyeing you with a more neutral expression, and you can assume those people are like peacekeepers, who will probably attack you if you do something you're not supposed to.
checks out. Okay, well, I'm just gonna look for a shop where we can get like road supplies, like food, for example.
Okay. You you find that most stores or markets are providing primarily like fresh food, like fish. Actually, the longer that you linger, you see it's people seem to be making up prices on the fly, as if they're not ready to have to actually sell something, and they're more used to just giving out the food to the other members of their group.
Oh.
So yeah, you walk up to like a fish stand, and you're like, "How much for some fish?" And the guy goes, 10 gold. I'm sorry, 5 gold." And he's like,
Whoa.
he's like eyeing your reaction to see if that's a reasonable price.
That's like pretty expensive. I think I'll just look somewhere else.
1 gold. He seems like eyeing you again. You know the one video of like he's like the is it the one video of the guy he's like behind the cash register and he's like making that face. Hold on. Let me
What?
I don't even know how to describe this. Okay, I found it. This one. He's like making that face, trying to gauge if his price is reasonable.
Oh.
1 gold. Half a gold?
You mean
How much-
5 silver?
He slowly nods. Yeah.
It's fine. One gold is cool.
All right.
And then cool.
Sorry, repeat what you said.
I give him 1 gold.
Says, all right, and he puts 1 fish, and he's like eyeing you to see if that's enough. And when you don't say anything, he puts another fish. 2 fish.
You don't have to overthink this.
He puts another fish down. 3 fish.
Oh, yeah.
All right. 3 fish.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
I'm just imagining this guy. Like, that's the guy from the gift. Just imagining, like, I'm just gonna walk back for you with the fish.
Yeah, we should probably go.
Alright, you return with the party with 3 fish. Just in your arms. They're pretty big fish, too. Kinda
Oh,
stink.
word.
Kinda stink, though.
Oh fuck. Is there actually enough for everyone, or
Well, you have 3 fish to split amongst 5 people.
Okay.
that's a no?
I'm not that hungry. It's okay.
It's a pretty good sized fish.
And if you guys are spending the night, then you'd be able to eat at like an inn or tavern.
Okay, I can't ignore it anymore. Sage, what is that like dot matrix printer in your like background?
That's
It's
probably-
driving me insane.
That's probably the video that they're watching on the TV. They're watching like cow hoof cleaning.
They're watching. They're watching.
It's been going this long?
Hypnosis videos.
They're sleeping right now. They fell asleep with it on. I'm sorry. Next week, well, if we play Friday, then it won't be gone. But the week after that, it will be gone. Because I'll be somewhere else.
Okay. I thought my mic was for a second and you were doing that but that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to get the fuck out of town.
So we've been playing for like 2 hours now. Do we
Yes.
want to end it here? Say
Yes.
you guys.
I'm fucking starving and it's also
Yeah.